Okay, Maxwell, you can do this. Just march on in there. Inside the building is a brown carpet and a bunch of grandfather clocks. Excuse me, did you just destroy my outdoor telly with a fire hose? Yeah, maybe. You know, you're going to have to pay for that. Again with needing to pay? Alright. How much do I owe you? $5 million. $5 million? No way. You break it, you buy it. Your TV barely worked. It was all static. No way it was worth $5 million. Well, I have been meaning to replace it. Still, you don't have a right to destroy someone's telly. Then don't play the news in public. It's very triggering. Oh, I understand how you feel. I heard a really horrific story a few minutes ago about this crazy mutant duck who attacked a taxi driver with a fire hose. Come to think of it, that duck sounded an awful lot like, well, he was you! Look, it's okay. Relax, I'm not gonna hurt you. Is that what you told the taxi driver? Hey, he was gonna rip my wings off. Why? He charged me for $700 for a taxi ride. I didn't have the money, and it just went south from there. You mean like you do in the winter? That's geese, you idiot. Okay. Why does everyone confuse our lifestyle with that of geese? You are kind of similar. No, we're not. Geese are big and colorless. We ducks are small and colorful. That's literally the opposite. Okay, sorry. We're clearly getting off on the wrong foot. Welcome to the pawn shop. May I interest you in one of my antique products? No, actually, I'm on a very important mission right now. Ooh, how lovely. No, lovely doesn't begin to describe my situation. Oh dear, what seems to be the problem? Or is it confidential? It is on a need-to-know basis. Oh, I see. But I think you do need to know. Do I? Well then, get to the point, why don't you? My life is kind of a nightmare right now. You're living in a nightmare? Technically, yes. What do you mean? Never mind what I mean. Okay. Listen, my name is Firedog Maxwell. I'm from the future. It's January 2023 in my time. And this building you're in is an illicit prison cell where these two psychopaths are holding a bunch of animatronics hostage. Did you bump your head? I'm telling the truth. You need to help me. Woo-hoo-hoo. You are a complete nutter, I must say. Hey, I am not crazy. I can't wait to tell dear Lizzie about you. She'll laugh. Wait, did you just say Lizzie? Lizzie is my wife, and I'd hate for her to deal with a loony like you. So run along, you silly duck. Lizzie isn't short for Elizabeth, is it? Yes. Elizabeth Afton. You know my wife? Are you William Afton? Wait, how do you know my name? Your name is in police reports, as well as FBI and CIA reports. Oh, come now. Your wife's name, too. Why, that's simply impossible. I'll have you know my wife and I are law-abiding citizens. We're no fugitives. No, you're... Why, we never had so much as a speeding ticket. We're undocumented immigrants from England. The government doesn't even know our names. Not yet. Well, perhaps you are from the future. Now you get it? Took you long enough. Storekeeper points to one of his grandfather clocks. Do you know what that thing over there is? A grandfather clock? But not just any kind. Did you happen to come out of it? No. Why would I come out of your clock? Ducks are born from eggs. Clocks don't give birth to us. That clock you're looking at is a time machine. Well, that's very neat, but you should know that in the year 1996, you and your wife are... Ooh, I think I've heard enough out of you. No, listen! There's some very dangerous people in America. So, what else is no? Storekeeper carries Maxwell toward the grandfather clock. You don't understand. These people are gonna... Where are you taking me? Back to where you came from. Puts Maxwell in front of spinning gears. I don't like the look of those gears. Cheerio, Doc. Shoves Maxwell into clock gears. No! I'm here, darling. Oh, hello, dear. William, what did you just put in our time machine? Oh, nothing, love. We're now back in January 17th, 2023. Viaduct Maxwell wakes up from his dream. Whoa! Am I dead? Maxwell! Oh, you guys! You're awake! I'm alive! Duh! Did you get an idea on how to save us? Not exactly. What? What do you mean, not exactly? Relax, guys. I'll learn something that might help us. But first, is Nard or Dreadbear here? No. I went upstairs. I don't want them to hear what I'm about to tell you. What's the good word? When I fell asleep, I went back 50 years back in time and I met the founder of the pizzeria you guys live in. He also created what may be the first ever time machine. Is that how you travel through time? I'm not sure. So, who is the founder of our pizzeria? William Afton. Where is he now? Dead. No! Yes. How did he die? He and his wife died in an arson-induced fire. It's classified police reports.
How do you know this?
The police told me. I did. I was the one putting the fire out. Seeing it was a murder case, police were involved. We exchanged information with them. Why? When you went back in time, did you tell William Afton that he would be murdered so he could avoid his grand fight? I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me. He sent me back to this present time. That was sure foolish of him. So, you know the whole backstory? You are full of surprises, Duck. I bet it was you. Beg your pardon. Admit it, you killed William and his wife. On the contrary, my dear, I am William's wife. I'm Elizabeth Afton. And I'm William Afton. What? After Elizabeth and I died, our spirits submerged from our charred corpses, and we possessed these two animatronics.
Who invented those animatronics?
I did. I was profoundly keen on inventing. I invented many things, but the things I was most fond of was these two simple animatronics. They didn't do much at all. But I was so fond of them that I gave them names, Nod and Dreadbear. I built other animatronics, but they were nothing special.
What do you mean you built other animatronics?
We're animatronics. You didn't invent us, did you? Should we tell him?
Tell us what?
No, you're not gonna tell them. I forbid you.
No! I want to know what they've been hiding from us.
Tell us. What do you to know that we don't? You two weren't always animatronics. Neither were Freddy or Foxy. What do you mean? The four of you used to be humans.
I don't remember ever being a human.
Me neither. That's because we erased your memories. Before building Dreadbear and Nod, I built 4 other animatronics. I named them Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Lolbit. They were defective. They didn't do anything. You 4 certainly weren't those animatronics. Then who were we? You were our guests. Your guests? Elizabeth and I invited all 4 of you to see my time machine. The 4 would be the first and tragically the only people to ever see it. For we were followed by top secret spies. They knew about my time machine. They wanted to destroy it as they believed it would be used against them. Of course, I never had any intention of using it against them. But they were very paranoid, so they set our house ablaze. My wife and I never made it out. Neither did you four. Does that mean we're dead? You're lying. You're lying. I'm afraid not. We all died in the fire. But my animatronics were fireproof. The animatronics served as new bodies and allowed us to remain in this world. But we couldn't be seen by anyone, or we would be confiscated by law enforcement and government officials. Who knows what they would have done to us? So we snuck away to safety. People were so fixated on the fire that they didn't bother to look at anything else, which made it easy for us to escape. That's when I took the lead. I led you all to my pizzeria.
You mean you owned that pizzeria?
That's right. I took you all down to the basement where you would be safe and would never be caught by anyone. William and I stayed down there too, for we didn't want to be caught either. I was assumed dead by everyone, and the pizzeria was shut down permanently and abandoned, untouched since. But why did you erase our memories? Because you four tried to leave the pizzeria.
Why were we trying to leave?
Because you four were tired of being cooped up inside the basement. All four of you wanted to leave the pizzeria and go somewhere else. I couldn't let you, because you'd risk the exposure of us. So I created a new invention, one that would erase all past memories. I always anticipated the need to use it on you guys, so I wrote "Your name is Freddy" on Freddy's bedroom wall. Your name is Foxy on Foxy's bedroom wall.
Your name is Lolbit on my bedroom wall.
Your name is Boney on my wall. Correct. But why not our human names? Because you didn't need them. You were only known by your human names to friends and family whom you could never see again, being animatronics and all. I had one simple rule: no leaving the basement. But the four of you grew more and more defiant each day. One night, you all snuck out of the basement and made a lot of noise, so William ran upstairs with his memory erasing device and wiped your memories clean. Then I carried the four of you back into the basement and put you back in your bedrooms. Then Elizabeth and I went upstairs to discuss what we should do next. But our discussion quickly escalated into a screaming match. People outside could hear us, and police were called to the abandoned pizzeria to investigate. They found the two of us and took us. Lucky for you guys, they didn't go into the basement. Why don't you ask the duck what happened next?
Maxwell?
Tell them what happened, Duck. What happened, Maxwell? I was there with the police. I helped arrest them. You did what?
Why would you do that?
I didn't know what they were or who they were. But I knew who you were. I remembered you walking into my store that fateful day. And I never told Elizabeth about it until that day when we were arrested. I was furious and hurt that he would keep something like that from me. But I knew she wouldn't have believed me if I told her. I soon realized my error in helping arrest them, so I helped them escape and get back to the pizzeria. But by the time I got back, Freddy had already claimed ownership of the pizzeria, I'll have you know. We felt so betrayed. I chose you for out of the whole world, and I paid with my life. We lost our lives too. And when you four lost your lives, I gave you refuge inside my pizzeria, only to lose it to all of you.
We never meant for it to end up that way.
But it did end up that way. And we blamed all of you. They blamed me too. You arrested us. I helped you escape. Right after my pizzeria was taken away by Freddy. Yeah. But we can move on. All you four have to do is marry me. I will never marry you.
Me neither. Besides, Foxy and I are kind of a thin right now.
Glad to hear our relationship's holding up in this dilemma.
Foxy!
How do you escape?
I picked at our locks till the door opened. It helps when you have a puppet on your hand. First I freed myself, then I freed Foxy.
All right, Freddy. Get back in your cells.
No, Foxy!
Foxy grabs Dreadbear's electric weapon and comes running at them. Hey, be careful with that thing. It's very delicate. Foxy lunges at Dreadbear and a nod, pinning them to the ground with the electric weapon. Get the keys!
Freddy grabs the keys off of Dreadbear and frees Lolbit, Bonnie, and Maxwell from the cell and unties Maxwell.
Let me have a bit of fun with these punks. Foxy releases an odded Dreadbear. Fire Duck Maxwell points hose at Anard and Dreadbear. Please don't be the foam again. Please don't be the foam again. Sprays them across the room with high pressure hose.
Yeah!
How? Nailed it.
Freddy, Foxy, Lolpit, Bonnie, and Maxwell tie Ennard and Dreadbear together with a fire hose. Foxy zaps Ennard and Dreadbear with the electric weapon.
Ouch! Ow! Freddy picks Ennard and Dreadbear up and throws them into the cell. Let's see how you two like being locked up. Freddy shuts prison cell and locks door. Freddy, Foxy, Lolbit, Bonnie, and Maxwell walk away from them. We'll be back! And when we're back, we'll get all of you. Viaduct Maxwell helps Freddy, Foxy, Lolbit, and Bonnie get home without being spotted by anyone. Back at the pizzeria. So, Freddy, Foxy, did you hear that whole backstory about how you became animatronics?
Every word.
It's good to finally know the truth.
Say, how did you become an animatronic, Maxwell?
That's on a need-to-know basis.
Oh, come on, tell us.
No. See you around, guys. Stay in the pizzeria so you're not seen by anyone. Keep quiet so you're not heard by anyone, okay? You guys take care.
Oh, stay.
Yeah, where are you going?
You don't have to leave. And he's gone.
Hey, guys. The pizzeria may not be soundproof, but the basement is.
Time to party!
Hey, Foxy! Want to dance?
Do I?